Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Phillip. What's up, Phillip?
Afternoon, Joe.
What's up, Connor?
Hello.
All right, so what's going on, Connor?
Well, first bit of news is that the woman who fell to earth doesn't have a title sequence, so he's not going to have a title sequence where you expect her. What I've heard is that, and actually I heard this ages and ages and ages ago, and it kind of makes sense, is that it's basically just going to start off where Twice Upon a Time ended. She's in midair. You're pretty much going to see the same shot that you saw at the end of, and it's just going to continue on. So you're going to see her actually fall to earth.
Okay.
And then that's it.
And she's going to have to use some regeneration energy when she lands, obviously, right? Because she's going to be dead again.
I don't know.
I think that might be the case because it depends where she falls and how far she falls, to be honest.
It's gonna, I think what they'll do is while she's falling, they'll do like Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker, Bradley Walsh, Mansfield, Tosin Cole. Yeah. Then the episode title, written by Chris Chibnall, and then she'll hit the ground.
Oh, okay. but no theme or anything.
It'll
no theme.
It'll just be like a film. It'll be exactly like a movie.
But it kind of makes me feel like he just wants to keep people hooked on the show by withholding the theme music and everything else to go with it till next.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to see the TARDIS interior until episode 2 or 3.
That's fair enough, but everybody wants to hear what the theme music is, and if it's going to be held over until the next episode, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, but that's good. I like that because it is keeping you on until episode 2.
What's up, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
How are you?
Hello.
How are you, sir?
All right, mate, how you going?
We hear you. Okay.
You hear me?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, so we're talking about the beginning. We're talking about the first episode, right? Want to rehash quickly, Connor? They're gonna, yeah.
There's basically not going to be a title sequence in the first episode. Oh yeah. Yeah, so as far as I know, it's just going to start where Twice Upon a Time ended, and then it's going to have like a movie-style opening where it's just the names of the people in it going over the episode.
No music.
No. Apart from maybe whatever's in the soundtrack to play over her falling. Or whatever played at the end of Twice Upon a Time. I can't remember what they played.
No. But they're going to have the closing theme tune.
Yeah, in fact, you'll probably see the logo, Doctor Who. You'll probably see the logo, Doctor Who, right at the end, and then a bit of the title sequence, and then it'll go with the credits.
Yeah.
So it'll say, like, next time on Doctor Who, then it'll probably play next time trailer, and then it'll be the credits, and it'll be the title sequence.
So once she finds out she's a doctor, then I will say Doctor Who at the end credits?
Yeah, I'll probably say Doctor Who at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then the music will be on episode 2.
Yeah, and then the full... Because what he said, his exact words were, there is no title sequence in situ, which means that it's not in the place that you expect it's going to be.
It's going to be at some point, right?
After a pre-title sequence before the main part of the episode.
Oh, if you put it like that then, Connor, a pre-title sequence, then yes. Then hopefully then the theme...
So it will start, and then the title thing will be after.
I think it'll either be right at the end, or it'll be so far into the episode that it's not really a title. It's not really what you would define as a title sequence.
Oh Christ!
It's weird. They've kind of done it before. They did it with Day of the Doctor, and they did it with Sleep No More. But I don't know how this.
What did they do with Death in Heaven? Wasn't like Clara Oswald's the Doctor or something? It was like.
Yeah, that was exactly the same. They did it exactly the same as they would always do it. It was just they changed the graphics of like to have her eyes and her name.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which was bullshit because it made absolutely no sense because she wasn't the main.
I was pissed. What happened?
It was just a way of giving Clara more fucking leverage.
I was so angry. But anyway, so he's trying to do stuff that never's been done, right? Like he's trying
to make the very first episode like a film because it's not really feature length, but it's near. Like
it's how long though? It's like an hour,
65 minutes.
65 minutes.
Yeah. So it's just over an hour, but so it's not really feature length, but it's longer than an average episode.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the other episodes are going to be 50 minutes, aren't they?
The rest of the 50 minutes. Yeah, 50 minutes. The rest of them.
So they're going to be 50 minutes, not 45 minutes. Okay. Now, and we're not going to have the music till the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I mean, it's not like you're going to totally go without music for the episode. You're going to hear bits of the new composer's music throughout the episode.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's an interesting thing, though. That's the other interesting thing that Sagan Akinoa is going to lean towards radiophonic music for his for the show. So, like how it used to be in the old days, you're going to have that kind of incidental music.
Yeah, but that's only for the title.
Is that for the title? Okay, then fair enough. Fair enough.
Wow. Now, what's the thing about the bike ride? That has to do with episode 1?
I think that's how one of the companions meets her.
Who meets her? Who meets her first? Ryan?
The way I see it.
E.T.
Who?
Sorry.
E.T.
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 The way I see it, as Connor said on the other cast before, that I think that the boy, as Connor said, the boy has an accident on the bike, and that's where the doctor sort of runs into Graham and the family because of the accident.
She meets Yasmin and Ryan first.
On that train.
She lands on the train.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that where she lands? Okay.
They investigate the broken window, which is referenced in the leaked clip.
Right.
And then her inside the train.
Okay.
And there's aliens in it or not aliens?
Yeah, there is aliens in it.
Apparently there is an energy monster.
Okay. All right. So
In every episode, there's going to be an alien or a monster.
right. And then we'll have the title sequence after, and then we'll have now the Ghost Monument. They're off-world, but probably not from the TARDIS, from the Vortex Manipulator.
I think it's going to be a Vortex Manipulator.
So are they going to try to investigate what happened in the first episode and go seek out?
Like, it's weird because the way that they summarize it, it sounds like it's a continuation, but I don't think it is.
It does.
Right, it's standalone. Everything is standalone where you couldn't tell what started and what ended, supposedly, right?
Well, hang on. They say it's standalone, but you can still dovetail into the next story. So that's probably what's happening.
Well, that's why, because it's something like after the events of will they be able to survive on an hostile alien environment?
Yeah.
And then solve the mystery of the desolation, whatever the fuck the desolation is.
Right, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Doctor
Magazine for subscribers came today. There are photos in there of the Ghost Monument. What it looks like is that it's a sandy planet with like temples and monasteries on it.
But we've seen it in the trailer, though. You see bits of that in the trailer.
You guys got the magazine personally?
No.
I bet you David Adams got it.
Is it the deluxe one you got, or the normal one as a subscriber, Connor?
I don't subscribe to it. I don't even buy it, really. I just get the information off Twitter.
I buy it. I'm getting mine tomorrow, actually. But I buy it, but not the deluxe one, unless I go up to another town to get it. But I'm
Okay. And we're behind a month, so it's just not even worth getting it here. I mean, what? Did you hear him, Paul?
No.
I know I had problems with Google, but this is not me this time. Okay. All right, Paul, when you can try to repeat what you said.
I think he's frozen on a minute.
He's frozen? Right.
Yeah.
So now Doctor Magazine, you have Radio Times putting out stuff with Doctor Who. You have Doctor Magazine. What else? All these, they're all going to cover her now?
Do not expect anything from anywhere.
Exactly.
What you're now getting is a level of secrecy beyond what we've ever seen before.
This is unbelievable.
What I've heard from the Doctor magazine that's out this week, there's nothing in there apart from what we got in that press release.
There you go.
Yesterday.
How is the Doctor Who magazine going to survive with the new season of Doctor Who and they can't show anything?
They will not even tell you who the guest stars are playing. Their character names.
Until it airs.
Yeah, it just tells you who's in the episode.
This is absolutely absurd.
And we still don't know what the air time is either, and we're that close, and we've not even got.
And you will not find out the titles until the week of the new DW.
This is going to backfire. I'm telling you right now, this is going to backfire because people are so used to this day and age where you could find out info. They are not used to going backwards to the 80s or 90s where you had to wait for magazines and stuff. And even now, they're not even putting in magazines. People are going to rebel because of that. They're not going to be happy about it. So the ratings are going to suffer because they're not marketing it appropriately. Telling you right now, this is going to happen. And then they're going to change their tune the next season.
That's what I'm going to say that.
I think it's a double-edged sword because, to be honest, I'm happy that I know absolutely nothing.
I'm not happy because you know what it is? I was always taught when I learned merchandise, he got it. He's got the magazine.
Oh,
It's coming the post.
Got
The subscriber edition. It's coming.
Okay.
I didn't check my post this morning.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there you go. Well done.
But it's now you don't get any text on the cover for a subscriber edition. You only get a plain cover. If you buy it in the shops, you get all the wording on the front.
All the print text.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's no wording on the front. Yeah.
That's interesting. They never really did multiple covers before, did they?
They used to.
Yeah.
That's only been a recent thing in like the last two months.
Mm.
Yeah. In the old days, they did, though. When I used to get them back in the day, they used to have multi-cut. Okay, let's have a look at this. Hold it steady and... Okay.
Yeah, we've seen that. That photo was in was it Empire magazine?
Yeah. Is that the episode read-up or not? That's not. That's just an interview.
No, that's an interview.
An interview, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, are we even allowed to show pictures of Dr. Magazine? Oh, we are.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's public domain. You can.
Well, that's what we thought with other things, but they flagged the crap out of it.
That's the episode. The woman who felt it up and looked. Okay, there's not much to it.
You can't blurry. It's nothing is really from that's the trailer, which is like, oh!
No,
like she gets up like she can't breathe.
Oh, that's a bit, yeah. Nothing new there, to be honest, looking picture-wise.
Wow. This is going to be some... I can't wait.
The second episode. That's second.
Don't they have the third episode in there? No.
No, just...
No, they suck.
No, the next edition you'll find out about it.
Damn it. I can't wait to see angry people like to say how mad they are with the marketing. I can't figure wait to hear
I think it comes out 18th of October. So on 18th of October, you'll find out the titles of episode 3.
Which that's when the thing's going to air. It's like, what's the point?
That's the week that episode 3
What
airs.
the hell is the point?
So you'll find out the title about 3 days.
Pathetic. That is pathetic.
Well,
Chibnall, man, you're doing the wrong thing, bro.
I know, it's like...
Chibnall, man, go to marketing school. That's not what you do, man.
And this whole thing about it, demographic thing about the feminine side of things that you said today, that you were talking about today, about how he wants it to be... what did you say in the chat? The feministic side of things that you were going on about earlier today.
I thought it was gender neutral. This shit.
Oh yeah, that they're making. He's confused. To be honest, like I'm going to behave as if I go on about it, but Chris Chibnall has no idea how to respond to the gender stuff.
He doesn't.
Because he's contradicting himself with every interview now.
Yes.
First, we were fed that gender's not going to matter. Then we were told that episodes, particularly historical ones, are going to deal with gender and race. Now we're being told that this has been done to make a point that shows these days can be female-led.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He said that in a digital spy.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah. He said that in a digital spy interview.
And it... can I quote, like, The Matrix Revolutions? It's like... And if you fail, like when he tells what's gonna happen then that it fucking fails, and that means that nobody's gonna do a female show ever because Chibnall fucked up. Like what? Like he's purposely doing it, feminist, female. I knew it. I fucking called that shit.
It's the hypocrisy of saying that
my God.
We shouldn't treat it like it's a big deal, and then he treats it like it's a big deal.
He's such a dick. I'm sorry, Paul.
I watch so many fucking shows that have female leads in it. Game of Thrones has a load of female leads in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucking stupid. I don't care whether she's a female or a male.
But he's making it like it's a thing.
Yeah,
he's making it like she's superior now.
Yeah, it's all about giving women special treatment, not
this
equality.
Is ridiculous. See, I knew he had an agenda. I fucking knew it.
Which makes you think he's not concentrating on story content rather than,
he's pushing his own agenda, and that's bad. Back in the day, you used to have writers that just wrote. They just wrote stories. They just wrote scripts. They didn't put their personal shit in it. They were able to detach from reality and imagine all these things they're going to write about, and it has nothing to do with them or who they vote for or who they believe in religious and sexual orientation and all that. You just fucking write for the longest running science fiction show in history. Now, they're like, well, if I'm going to be doing a show that's for 55 years, I'm going to implement my philosophy and ideology in there, and I'm going to say that you need to treat women with respect, and women are the greatest, and it's like, holy shit. You don't do that.
TARDIS evolution. Oh, did we get the internal of it? Oh no, it's just pictures of the old
That's
ones.
that picture that Mark Gatiss had, like somebody had recreated Tom Baker's, like the thing, right?
Yeah.
Or not?
Oh, I see what they've done.
I've seen all these pictures though already though.
Yeah, that's remember that
on
article?
Twitter.
Yeah, on the article in another magazine, they put that up as a conversation piece.
They've been on Twitter and stuff. That stuff.
Yeah.
They've been leaking that stuff.
I heard something today on Twitter that someone said Jodie's a one-season doctor again. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to go out and buy the deluxe edition tomorrow when it comes out.
Yeah. I just want Doctor Who to be about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I
exactly.
I don't want it to be about, you know, who Chibnall prays to and who he votes for and what he believes. I just want Doctor Who to be about Doctor Who. And this is the problem that we're having with a lot of people, that they feel they need to be outspoken and voice. They're trying to change the world, okay? They're trying to be, he even said it himself, he's trying to create a thing where everybody builds upon. He's trying to create something, and he's trying to show the world how it's done. And the only thing I have to tell you with that is, and I do apologize, but no, asshole, you need to focus on writing for Doctor Who, making it great, and stop it with the bullshit, because you're gonna fall on your ass if you're trying to create something that it's not. This is not the place.
Yeah, when he says statements like, I'm going to change the way how Doctor Who is perceived, those lines like that worry me to a point. And it's like, how far are you going to change it to make it unrecognizable? No, we don't want that.
No.
So, It does sound worrying. When you say that you're worried about it, I'm kind of on that.
See, Paul, all my cast that you didn't like, I was fucking worth it. I'm telling you right now. I got you, mother. See? You thought I'm crazy. You thought I'm negative. Shit.
I never said that.
Oh, shit.
I know.
I'm pleading the Fifth Amendment. I'm pleading the Fifth Amendment.
All right. And then all the people then all of a sudden they were like loving the BBC, loving the BBC, and then their shit goes down. They're like, and it's like, oh, after BBC. Oh my God, Chibnall.
I'm talking about the BBC. I see something on, I don't know what it was now, whether it was on YouTube. BBC America is owned by AMC. Is it AMC?
Is it owned by AMC? Walking Dead people? No.
Yeah.
That's
And
interesting.
apparently they're in a bit of a...
That's why they advertise for Walking Dead every 5 fucking minutes on there.
Yeah.
Apparently they're in a bit of financial trouble, so I hear.
Well,
It's not working out so well. It's not doing so well over in America.
that's why we're going to have Walking Dead UK, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's see this agenda.
I don't watch
Walking
it.
Dead
I wanna-
UK is coming, baby. It's coming on BBC America. Walking Dead UK. Great Walker Britain. That's what it's going to be, man. That shit's going to be. That's what it's going to be. You're going to see walkers around and be like, oh my God, a police box. What's that? I'm like, no, it's just a bathroom. It's like, oh, he could have, or she could have saved us. No. What the hell?
In a couple of years' time, Dr. Who will
If
be
this
maybe...
phone falls one more time, again, we were talking about this the other day.
How
Every
long
night,
before Doctor Who gets made in China?
Chinese Companion, maybe
Ooh.
next year.
Oh, we could have that. Yeah, because they're going to have to sell it. They're going to have to sell it somehow to the Chinese.
Something's got to be. Like,
Yeah.
you giving millions of dollars. Yeah, no. You got to have something to return. Right? I mean, kind of left. He had to go. But, all right,
Yeah.
so that's going to be. Oh, and then we also got Big Finish Missy.
I saw that today very briefly. Yeah.
I am happy about that, I got to say.
Why
Oh,
not?
by the way, Graham O'Brien, if you mix the letters up, you get Amiga.
Ha!
why aren't you happy with the Missy thing? What's bugging you with that?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
happy.
Oh, you're happy with it? Okay.
I'm completely happy. I want her to be on Big Finish because obviously Chibnall doesn't want to do anything with her, so I'm completely happy. You know what I'm happy with. I said the 2 pictures I 100% love that artwork.
Mm-hmm.
I used it for my thumbnail, so I was like, yes.
I think
Missy,
that's Lee Binding. I think that's Lee Binding's artwork. I might be wrong,
yeah.
but you know the guy who's been doing the artwork for the new Blu-ray edition?
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I think that might be Lee Binding. He's well known in the Doctor Who community.
Well, I love the 2 pieces that he did. I don't know if it's supposed to represent the 2 first episodes or just art.
I put one of there's my thumbnail for
Yeah.
on my thing, so.
I'm gonna when I get to work, I'm gonna change my my work computer. I'm gonna put that on my thing too.
Yeah.
So I love those 2 artworks. I love the what was the other thing I liked? I'm trying to think. Oh, Missy thing I like. River Song thing I like. But that's nothing with Doctor Who lately that is like I like. That not really.
I know it's all.
That glass ceiling thing pissed me off a lot.
I mean, like you
It's
said
such
before,
a contradiction that it's like
Tongue in cheek.
now, but now Chibnall's gone silent now, right? Because according to Connor, he doesn't know what to because he's getting flack because he's lying.
No,
So,
it's not that he's gone silent. It's the fact that every time he speaks about Doctor Who, he's towards the gender issue. He either says no, it's nothing to do with gender, and yes, it is to do with gender. He keeps fussing.
I keep saying this over and over.
Yeah.
They need to hire a Doctor Who PR person that is working on the set with them, watching them filming the episodes, reading the script, just like you have to have the president has a thing like that speaks for him. They need to have somebody speak. So then when his questions asked, the PR person answers and not Chibnall.
Right.
Just like Moffat put his foot into it and pissed off people when
the president spoke out of his arsehole.
Right, well, you need a PR person so that way they could, you know.
Speak out of his arse.
A spin doctor. You need a spin doctor.
You need something because he will. I'm sure he's going to get into a position where he's going to seriously regret taking this position as showrunner because he don't want to deal with the people when he kind of contradicts himself. That's why you need hire a PR person. Somebody that will like, oh, Doctor Who's fantastic! Did you see the bike that she rode? And it's like, you know, bullshit. Like somebody that's just fucking nuts, batshit crazy. You know,
we will get so much promotion, Joe. I think next week and the week after. Leading
you will not.
We'll get interviews coming out of our arsehole on every program. Jodie will be on God knows how many. Programs.
I don't want this. It's not promoting Doctor Who if Jodie Whittaker is doing interviews about herself and on a cooking show or something else. They're not going to reveal anything about the episodes. They're not.
Well, they'll show a clip when they do an interview with her. They'll show a clip.
The next thing closest to the show that she's going to be on TV is Graham Norton, isn't it?
Graham Norton, yeah, that I'm looking forward to.
It's Friday week, isn't it?
Yeah.
But she ain't going to say shit.
She's on the first episode.
I don't think you won't get much out of her, but you'll get...
She's going to talk about everything but Doctor Who. He's going to ask her stupid shit about like when she was a doctor and I wasn't a doctor, and then she was in this movie with the boxer, and then it's going to go towards the end, and you're like, oh, so you're a doctor now. It's like, it's going to be very, very brief about Doctor Who.
And if we get a clip, it'll be a clip that we've already seen.
She's going to talk about when, you know, she went to the bakery and she bumped into Capaldi and she couldn't tell him that she's a doctor and shit like that. Or when she was at the award show and the Dalek passed her by, it was like years before. Shit we know already. It's not going to be anything. They're not going to reveal anything. But I can guarantee you when the season's over and they try to see, because there's definitely stuff that's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
They're going to say, you know what? We totally effed up with the marketing. We can't do that next time. And then, like we were talking about, then you're going to see if this is what's going to change things. If the ratings go in the toilet, then you're going to see such connection to the new Who and classic series like you've never seen before. Yes, you would bring Rose Tyler back. Yes, you would bring fucking Harriet Jones Prime Minister back, or former Prime Minister. You bring back everybody from Salvine to Draconians to Centauran to Silurian to Sea Devils to your mom. Everything will be on Doctor Who because they want to save it.
Moffat could never get the right balance about how much to say and how much not to say. Sometimes he said too much before the series started. Sometimes
ridiculous shit. Like, oh, I want to cook on my barbecue. You want to cook on your barbecue? Why would we have to watch Doctor Who now? It's like, what are you talking about? Weeping Angel in his backyard. Literally. Weeping Angels in his backyard. Scares the shit out of everybody, by the way. And he's cooking with his fucking hat on and shit in a barbecue. He's a crazy mofo, man. I'm telling you. He's fucking watching Aliens and fucking Miracle on 34th Street. Like, that's the Doctor Who episode. Kid throws a spoon at him. That's a villain.
Oh, I remember that. Because there was a time when he said that some of these stories come from his son's...
Oh, yeah. Kid throws a spoon out. Spoonhead. There's a villain.
It was Moffat's idea to put the Master in the trailer for the last series.
Oh, that was his idea?
Yeah.
That was fucking stupid.
But it was because no one knew that he was going to... There was rumours, but
that
no
would
one...
have been perfect reveal to do, like when you see it, like...
I was convinced that
how obvious is it too?
Was in it.
How obvious is it too when he was dressed up? They played the Master music. Come on.
Honestly, I did...
Fucking ridiculous.
I did not recognise him.
Oh, absolutely. No, but the music was there. The fucking music was playing. You knew it was him.
Yeah.
I knew it was him anyway from the get-go.
Shit.
Because he was in the trailer. But he didn't need to be in the trailer because no one knew that he was doing the filming.
Yes, we did. We covered he was fucking a mask on and shit, too. We covered that. We knew he was in there.
Yeah. We knew.
Listen, you have to understand, when we're doing casts, we getting fucking shit from whole fucking... We get people that are pissed at Doctor Who. Maybe fucking Moffat pissed somebody off. And they're like, here's your shit. And they're like, oh, and everybody fucking eats it up, and they fucking do casts on it. You know,
Well, it was an unofficial source then that let the cat out of the bag, because officially no one knew he was going to be in it until the trailer dropped.
Not necessarily, because they didn't have the security that beats the crap out of you if you take a picture now, like you did when he was on set. John Sim was on set. They're like, John Sim's on set, and it's like, oh shit, he's walking around.
Did Stephen Price know? Because Stephen's always around.
I have to ask him.
He wasn't there at that time.
He wasn't there, right?
He weren't there at that time when they were filming.
Now, God forbid you take a picture, they'll break your damn camera.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You can't do shit. This is like, you'll probably get locked up for like 30 years for taking a picture of Doctor Who right now.
This is so bizarre. This is so weird, though, because Doctor Who back in the day, it was fine. You didn't have any of this kind of bullshit that goes going on now.
We didn't have social media, Philip. That's the difference.
But even still,
internet.
No one was that kind of, I can't say that word. Let's try another one. No one was so sort of like brute force about it. It's not like it's a Crown Jewels. It's just a TV show. I don't know why.
No, it's not a TV show. It's the fucking longest running science fiction show in history. 55 years that they have their own Men in Black. They have their Doctor Who in black that follow all the actors around. They got fucking walkie-talkies, beepers, fucking 7 phones, and if fucking, God forbid, somebody says some shit, like if David Tennant had lunch with Chibnall and he fucking talked about it, like, oh, they grab him and shit, and they take him in another room. This shit happens. The actor was like saying shit on Twitter, like, couldn't fucking believe it. Even John Barrowman got in trouble. Like, they grabbed him and shit. They said, you're done. Like, you can't say shit. You can't say shit. You get punished. Then they say you can't be in Doctor Who for years. Like, it is so absurd.
Yeah,
like,
it harms the show more than it does any good. That's what I'm trying to get at.
But you would think that this is the fucking government secrets, military fucking plans and shit. This is a fucking TV show. And they go fucking bad shit crazy right now. Now. They destroy people. They destroy that person on Twitter. They destroy fucking YouTube channels. They strike shit down. They fucking try to sue Apple and Microsoft because they don't give a shit. And they laughed at them. Apple laughed at them and Microsoft laughed at them like, go ahead, try, you'll be done in 5 minutes. Unbelievable. The egos is incredible with BBC right now and Chibnall and everybody. The ego is incredible. They will sue anybody, but they're going to get their ass kicked. So they need to like calm the F down. You don't need to sue people because of Sonic Screwdriver because the creator of that Sonic Screwdriver posted damn pictures of it.
That's right.
Jesus.
So I told you when Chibnall took over,
this guy is just
that he was going to be so secretive. You would get more information by trying to open up a man's legs than trying to get anything out of Chris Chibnall. Listen,
Karma's going to get that mother. Karma's going to get that shit. No, damn it.
To get a lot of rumours and speculation because you won't. And I said that 9 months ago before they even started filming that Chibnall was not going to be a Moffat and doing a running commentary. No way. And he stuck to his guns.
Listen, you're saying everything's genderless. That Russell T. Davies and Moffat had a baby and it's freaking Chris Chibnall because they looks like both of them. But you know what, though? I don't believe it. Damn it. I don't believe it.
He does look a bit weird, I must admit. That one would
he looks like both of them.
Yeah.
He talks like Moffat. He talks like Moffat. He talks like Moffat and he looks like Russell T. Davies.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
If you look on YouTube, there's a clip of him. I think he must
regenerated.
Be 18 or 19, Chibnall, and he's on this chat show.
Yeah, I saw that today.
They're having a discussion about Doctor Who.
I think you sent it, right?
Yeah,
somebody sent it to me before.
He was in an audience and he was invited to talk about his thoughts about Doctor Who. This was back in when
he was a kid, you mean? Yeah,
yeah. Chibnall was only about 7. It was a program called Open Air. It used to go out every morning. That's they was talking about Doctor Who, the ratings being really bad when McCoy was, on and all.
Well, when I grow up, I'm going to write for Doctor Who too. There you go. And then all this stuff is going to be like, look, he did casts on it. Now he's a showrunner. Watch that shit. Watch that shit. I'm going to be like, I tell you, if anything ever happened like that, And I got what I really wanted, like to write for Doctor Who or be showrunner or write for Spider-Man. I'm gonna say like that classic line from like Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. He's like, "The power of the sun in the palm of my hand." That's what I'm gonna do. Oh!
Did you see Capaldi the other day on the Dragon Con panel?
No. What did he say?
He looked pissed. He looked pissed off. I was telling Philip. I sent Philip the link, and he's done the panel with his assistant, Bill Potts. I forget her name now. And
Pearl Mackie. He's getting pissed because all the shit's coming out that he didn't quit. He got fired. So now he's getting aggravated because everything Chibnall says is contradicting the bullshit that he wanted him to stay. No, all that shit's lies. So now it's looking like he got fired and he's not happy about it because he keeps talking like a friggin' Chibnall doesn't shut up now. And it's getting to be ridiculous. And then you hear like Jodie Whittaker saying that she couldn't say nothing to Capaldi. She's in a bakery because Chibnall said no. It's like, holy shit, man. Really? Like, the stuff is ridiculous. So we were right all along.
He told the story, but he wouldn't give a name, although the name was already out in public, because if you saw the third part of that Moffat interview with Crystal D, I don't know if you've seen it or not.
I didn't see that, no.
It's the Doctor Who fan show, part 3, where
the third one
ages for that to come out.
Yeah.
And Moffat told the story about when Jenna was going to leave, and they was thinking about who was going to be the next companion. And the next companion was going to be the girl who was in the Christmas special last Christmas.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
Well,
the whole story, we covered that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Capaldi was telling that story on the Dragon Con panel, but I don't know whether he realised that it was already public domain.
We did that. We covered that on the cast ages ago because we got that insider information.
He wouldn't name the girl who was going to take over.
I know.
But,
that was Marseille, Faye Marseille.
That's it, yeah.
And
he wouldn't name the girl because he assumed that no one knew. But Moffat had already said like she was going to be the next assistant.
Yeah.
But
Moffat asked Alan Cummings to be the Doctor, and he said no, not Chris Chibnall. Moffat approached him for supposedly because Chris Chibnall had it in his head all along that it was going to be female. So the only person that could to hire a doctor is a showrunner, and that's Moffat. Mm-hmm. So and Russell T Davies knew immediately when the Doctor was a woman, just like Moffat did. So
Cummings has already got a job in America, hasn't he?
Because he said he knew that shit immediately. So regardless if they're not with the show anymore, they know the first people to know. It's like
he already signed the contract
in the United States. All the showrunners get together.
Cummings had already signed the contract to do a series in America, which he's running over here at the moment. I can't think of the name of it. He's like a detective show.
Oh, Russell Davies?
No, Alan Cummings. He's doing the show.
Cummings. Okay.
But he's already signed the contract to do that. So
right.
I don't
know. You're only in 2 episodes anyway in Doctor
Who. Yeah.
Presumably. But
presumably.
He has a reoccurring role.
All right, we're running out of time, so we're gonna end this. Okay. Thank you guys.
No worries.
Take care. Bye for now.
See you later.